Whenever you think about changing your life, and I'm not just talking about going to the gym all of a sudden or going on a diet, I'm talking about changing your life, relocating somewhere. It's a major decision in your life.
We were looking for something different in a move, and a combination of it being easy, appropriate for the family, and adventuresome at the same time.
We felt that we had a bit of adventure left in us, and if we were going to do it, then the time was before our eldest went to secondary school.
We obviously wanted to live in a country where it's safe, where it's clean, where it's green, where our children have a great environment to play, grow up, be educated.
We wanted to be an English-speaking environment, and we wanted the school systems to be good, and we wanted it a place where we could, we knew we could have a lot of fun, and a lot of things, activities that we wanted to do were very accessible at the same time. And we, quickly came to New Zealand.
I got my initial visa within 5 working days. I've been told it was almost unheard of, so I have only good things to report about immigration New Zealand.
Entrepreneurism in New Zealand seems to be in everyone's DNA. So there are a lot of other entrepreneurs around, a lot of small businesses around. The whole do-it-yourself attitude of the Kiwis lends itself to getting businesses off the ground.
It's very clear that both the government and the place actually is very open to new ideas.
It's a small market here, and so that forces the business leaders to be global in their thinking and their nature, whereas in where I'm in the States, you can spend a lot of time just focusing on a localized market.
We realized that although we had a UK-based business, it was all internet-based anyway, so we gave it a trial. We came out, first of all, extended holiday, 6 weeks, doing the work, and it worked fine.
Actually, you can pass work backwards and forwards, so, you can be really efficient making use of Skype and other technology.
I found that there are many great opportunities in New Zealand. There are lots of companies. Many of them have great IP, great ideas, wonderful concepts, and they're all looking to grow, and they're all looking to grow outside the boundaries of New Zealand, and many of them need help, need advice. And on an international context and comparison, purchasing a stake in a New Zealand company or purchasing a company is much, much cheaper than anywhere else in the world. For anybody who wants to come into New Zealand with a little bit of money and a little bit of experience, that's great news.
It's easier to get into community here. I thought that would be a bit more difficult, but it's not. I think you've got to be prepared to stand up and put your hand up and say, hey, yeah, I'll do this, or hey, I'll do that. And and it's easy to make friends that way.
Particularly where we live over in Devonport, it's really is a big community that revolves around the school and the rugby club and the beach, and so it's very quick and easy to meet people.
We weren't the first people to come to New Zealand from faraway land and settle. I've seen the kids become part of the community and be so comfortable with their friends and their education has been fantastic.
We had felt a bit disillusioned with the state system back in England where we were living.
Going to the schools here and meeting with the teachers, I think, they're pretty caring. I think probably they've got more time for the kids here than they do in England.
They are leaders in our community and they're great people, and so I think that's a big driver.
And people always say that it's a bit like England used to be, the good old England of the past, and in that sense that the kids are, free to go and meet their friends, or they take themselves to school and back.
We came from a country with a high crime rate. I always had to look over my shoulder and worry about what will happen, especially with small children. Not anymore.
I think that the things we like, outdoor activities, are far more accessible than they were before. So I'm mountain biking more and I'm skiing more, and the concept of a jet boat I didn't really know, and it's really cool, and I'm loving that.
We're on the beach in the summer, kids go down, we can come back, have a barbie at lunchtime, go back down to the beach, so we would never do that in England.
So it's quite amazing how safe and how comfortable people feel in New Zealand, and this is a mood which has infected us.
It's easy to live and it's easy to work here, and I genuinely think there's a lot of opportunity.
Professionally and lifestyle-wise, I want to have my cake and eat it too. I want the perfect lifestyle, and I want the opportunity to make tons of money, increase net worth. So the fun is trying to marry those up together.
So it's just that livability thing. It's just easier to do the things that you want to do. and there seems to be more time to do it.
I would honestly say that here there is a genuine feeling of optimism.
New Zealand as a host country has been grateful, has been helpful, and it has been a great choice for us.
New Zealanders have looked at the rest of the world and taken the best bits from, a lot of countries.
We won't be going back in a hurry, that's for sure.